Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Got videos today from datingwright.
There's no sassy man epidemic. There's no who gonna be the boys epidemic. There's literally nothing of the sort. What y'all are not understanding is men now understand desirability politics in a way that is now more detrimental than it ever could have been. To simplify, a lot of older men gained clarity. A lot of younger men are now not even indulging in these ideals in the first place, and it's jumbling up into a way where we haven't gotten this place before. We have not gotten to a place where dudes are just like, no, this doesn't make sense. But the catch is it does make sense. It always has made sense. What these niggas don't understand is you're not going to be rewarded for doing the quote-unquote right thing. It was never moral in the first place. It's not moral to give a bitch shit. It's not moral to get all these accolades and all these different things to get women to like you. It's not moral. The fact that some of these bitches will fuck a bum-ass nigga because he's fine is all the validation you need in the world. You don't understand, okay, women, now I'm talking to you. Men now understand that as a law, y'all will fuck a bum because he got some good dick.
What's that little shit y'all be doing?
Think about it from a perspective of a nigga who might think he gotta get all these things and all this other shit, right? Maybe if he just finds a girl that likes him for how he just looks and how he is right then and there, he might be happier. So what y'all are saying is like, wait, if people like me, I don't have to do these things and jump through these hoops that society said I had to before. And not like it's y'all are just saying.
I mean, that's great and all to say that, but not everybody's a likable person. Some people are shitty people. You need to be better to be a likable person, or a person that's at least someone wants to be around or conversate with. Some people are just miserable people to even want to deal with.
I would say crisis of consciousness. Like they don't. Either the young men are like, yo, this shit's stupid. I never would even indulge in this. And y'all can say social media, this, social media, whatever. It's literally them realizing shit in real time. And women, all y'all do is make it worse. Oh, he got to do this. He got to do that. As he should. You're pretending as if these people owe you something by being born. Yep. What do you think happens when they realize, no, bitch, you're stupid. And that's actually egotistical and narcissistic as fuck. Word, what now? What now? What now? I'm not even like, you already see how I'm thinking. I already was never part of this shit. I already knew what the game was from young. I don't give a fuck. A bitch don't want to fuck me as I am. But you get what I'm saying? Like the niggas are understanding it now to a point where y'all are getting mad. But it's like, sorry, you overplaying that.
Remember, you played yourselves, ladies. You came on the internet and used TikTok as a diary. A diary of your deepest, darkest thoughts, your deepest, darkest emotions, your deepest, darkest things that you've done to men, and how you actually truly think of men. Men have the internet too, and we also have TikTok.
The hands, you overplay hands. Some of y'all ain't even bad enough to overplay these hands. They're hands you weren't even dealt. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, I'm 49 years old, and I am so...
What? I did not know you were 49 datingwright. I thought you were only like 2 or 3 years older than me.
Proud of the younger guys of this generation who they're not going to be the simps that men back in the day used to be and end up losing and wasting years chasing women that they never should have even been dealing with. The younger guys today are simply listening to the elder guys tell them, young man, don't get married. Don't have a bunch of kids unless you want to do that. But just know what you're getting yourself into if
the guy have a Gucci poncho.
Your relationship turns sour. But as a man, I think it's best that men just focus on stacking their money, and most importantly, focus on the things you want to do in your lifetime as a man and just live your life with purpose. And as far as women goes, don't waste your time chasing them. Only date the women who like you.
Damn right.
I'm done dating in 2026. Like, I'm literally done dating. The reason why I'm done dating is because it's too many expectations. It's too many standards. It's too many, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if you can't do this, then I don't need to do this. Or it's just too...
I wonder who set that standard up.
Much. I feel like everyone has been hurt. And I feel like everyone is just like... It's just too much. I feel like it's too many rules to dating now. Like, it's like, if a guy or a woman isn't doing a certain thing, it's like everybody wants to use everyone for money. If you don't want to use everyone for money, everyone's going for looks. Anyone's going for, I just want to have sex, or I just want to casually date. Like, I think I should just stay single forever, because this generation is completely different. It just doesn't make sense. I think I'm done. Or I think I'm gay. I think I'm gonna go with girls.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. Come back later.
They say female lesbian relationships have the highest rates amongst all couples for domestic violence. So being with a woman won't save you from a bad relationship. But
Nope.
this lady
It actually probably give you a higher percentage of getting in a bad relationship.
here looks pretty young. This is not the time that she need to be giving up on relationships, because one day she's gonna be old and she need to change her mindset, because if she don't, she's gonna end up like this older lady here.
Most single women over 50 won't admit this, but here's the real truth.
You're
Yeah,
lonely.
we can go out, we have fun, we travel, we go out with the girls, we go to yoga, some of you are playing pickleball, tennis, we have great lives, we pay our own bills, we afford our own homes. But at the end of the day, when you come home late at night to an empty house, or maybe even your dog, it's fucking lonely. And I know because it hit me hard. I went to Mexico, a women's retreat. I came home filled with love, connection, gratitude, embodiment, empowerment. When I walked in that door and it was dark, and yeah, my dog was there and I love him so much, but it was lonely. And then I slipped and fell in the bathroom. And I was all
We've listened to this one many times. I just love the slipping and falling in the bathroom part.
alone, and I was scared. So the truth is,
And let's give a shout out to this lady for being very transparent, because you don't see women do this no more. Of course, we see these empowered, successful women get online and act like everything is okay. But when they go home to their palaces and their mansion, their bed is empty.
So I'm noticing that there are a lot of women on the internet who are 35 plus, and they're very, very angry. And the reason why
That
they're
they are.
angry is because they're trying to figure out why is it that men their age are choosing to be with younger women. Outside of the physical, there's two main reasons as to why they're choosing to be with younger women. Number one is younger women are usually more teachable. Secondly, younger women tend to have less baggage.
I like the word coachable. You know, like to coach someone and to teach someone is slightly different. To coach someone is to guide someone through their life or guide them through things. I'd rather guide them.
Once a woman starts getting to that 35 plus age range, first of all, a lot of times she's very, very desperate. She has been ran through. A lot of the time she has had, a lot of failed relationships. She's probably a baby mom.
Probably had work done all over her body. Like nowadays, 35-year-olds, it's hard to find one that doesn't have any type of work done. Society now has really pushed cosmetic surgery to such a degree.
To one or two men, right? So she has a lot of baggage, right? And the older that a woman becomes, the more stuck in her ways she becomes, which means that she does not want to be taught by a man, right? If anything, at this point, she is just looking for a simp or somebody to be okay with taking on all her baggage and trauma and being okay with it. And then also looking for a provider, something that feels safe, something that feels secure, even though she wasn't thinking about this in her 20s and in her 30s when she was getting ran through and, baby mom left and right and just all of these things that just it's just not appealing.
Tell her, whoever she is, I love her already. 8 a.m. Monday, she yours.
She yours at 8 a.m.
This weekend, I love her.
As far as a man wanting to choose a wife, right? So with that being said, the reason why they're picking younger women is because younger women are obviously more physically attractive a lot of times. And on top of that, they don't have children. And on top of that, they're able to actually be taught. And when a man is talking about a long-term relationship with a woman, especially marriage, he very much wants to be the leader of his household. And he very much wants to be able to teach his woman, because men are leaders. That's the way that God designed it. So with that being said, I say it time and time again. It is not a flex, ladies, to stay out on the dating market and, forever into your late 30s and early 40s. It is not a flex.
It isn't.
The faster that you can get married, the better off you are, because all that's out here in the dating market is just you having a higher chance of being a baby mom and having a higher chance of having more emotional baggage, filled relationships, and trauma.
STDs.
Exactly.
Too.
When they was younger, they only dated the scammers, drug dealers, the college jock that was just using them for, Netflix and chill. But the average college student her age or the average 9-to-5 guy, they didn't want the good guys. They went after high earning men thinking those guys had good attention for them. But now they're older and washed up. Now they're looking for some guy to come back and save them. It's the same dating cycle every time.
Every time.
This is not Thanksgiving conversation, but last night I was talking to my brother and it really reminded me there are witnesses to our lives. We were having dinner and I was telling him.
Yeah, it's not just us living it. No, everybody else gets to have a bird's eye view of it too.
Him about how me and my boyfriend were so happy. We're talking about taking next steps. We want to take next steps. My brother looked me dead in my eyes and he was like, "You had a good run. You had a really good run." And I was so taken aback by that. I thought it was so funny. And through the rest of the night, I was really just thinking about my journey to get here. I dated a drummer, a man who never told me no, rapper, an actor who introduced me to his mother, white man who inherited a business from his father and grew it to $2 million in profit, an Italian man who was obsessed, a mayor, a man who founded a liquor company, a scammer, a partner at a hedge fund. I dated a narcissist CEO, a promoter for the clubs, a model. That was the worst one. A white man who went to Morehouse, had a penthouse.
Jeez, this is already over 10 people almost.
In Manhattan and would let me go there whenever I wanted. A man who sold weed. A man who worked at Supreme. I really liked him.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny Carvel, him, her, him, bodies.
That was exactly the image in my head as she was just naming names, or like not naming names, but describing each person.
Now my current man, a private equity man, a Harvard man. There are some similarities between the men for sure, but you guys, I lived life. I dated, I tried things. I wasn't afraid. My brother looked at my journey, my experience, and he was like, "You did that, girl." Like, he gave me respect and props for my wanting to settle down now, because he knows that I was really out here living life on my terms, doing my thing, and having a ball. You girls spend too much time on the internet talking about dating. You're not really in the field. When I talk on the internet about dating, I know that I was in the field. I have witnesses.
Proud to be in the streets.
And they give me respect.
No, we don't. Your brother's an idiot, but okay.
And when I say dating, I do not mean sleeping with men, because I probably slept with not even a quarter of them. Because dating and being in an exclusive relationship are different. Get in the field.
That's crazy that these women have no shame getting on the internet and just oversharing and just thinking this stuff.
Yeah, you just named all these men that you kind of pretty much selected them because they're high income earners and high salary earners. It's like, we can see that you're a gold digger without you trying to say you're a gold digger.
Is not going to live on the internet forever. If she ever decide to marry and have kids one day, people can go on there and see what she had to say and talk about all the men she's been with. And we know she ain't telling us about all of them. And I think she said that she have a boyfriend now. So I wonder how he feel sitting here looking at her talk about all the bodies she's had. Why would she disrespect her new boyfriend this way on the internet? She's the reason why men are opting out of getting in relationships, period.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've only dated innocent girls, and I'm gonna explain something to y'all. If a girl tells me no to anything that she did with another nigga, I'm gone. And I get people gonna say, "Oh, what if she learned her lesson? What if she don't?" Listen, whatever you did with that nigga, you say you're not willing to do it with me, you're telling me straight to my face, he's better than me. Now, some niggas can take that and say they cool with that. I would rather get with a girl who think I'm the best nigga she can get
True.
and say, whatever you want, I'll do.
True.
I would rather get with a girl who lets me do stuff that she never let other niggas do. Y'all be getting with girls who say, oh, I did that with 2 of my exes, I'm not doing that again. And y'all okay with that. She's telling you straight to your face, yeah, them niggas can get me to do shit that you can't get me to do. Do y'all know how stupid y'all look? And then some of y'all niggas be like, oh, that's her, that's up to her, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then be crying when you accept that, and then another nigga come swoop in and get her to do it because now she finna do it again. That's just y'all being silly. And for Shorty tell me she's not doing something that she already did for another nigga, it's over. I'm not even gonna text back. I'm going on my day.
Yeah,
it's just like one of those things. When you try something, it's hardly ever like the only time, right? Like maybe some people try drugs and then they only do it once. They're like, oh, it's not for me. But rarely. Most people try it. They're like, huh? Maybe I'll try it again. And then it just goes about that way. You know, just most things are like that.
True. That's like dating a woman who got 3-4 kids, and now with you, she's talking about she's gonna be celibate or something. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me about that one down below. If a woman did some wild things in her past relationships with other men, but she won't do those same things with you, is that a deal breaker?
I don't go to baby showers because I don't feel like it's necessary for me to celebrate you laying down and getting fucked and producing a child. I don't feel like it's an accomplishment, and you guys go really, really hard for people who just laid down and had sex and made a baby. Like, y'all don't even go this hard for family members who, like, literally just got their doctorate, graduated, doing certain things in life. And granted, I'm a mother, so I'm saying this as a mother, like, who had a baby.
We don't care, and we've never cared. You're the one that seems to care and upset that men don't care.
Baby shower, they're not fucking necessary. Really, to be honest, it's all just a gift grab. Motherfuckers will start inviting people that they haven't even talked to in years just to fill seats to get a gift. I honestly look at most of these women that get pregnant in this generation, in this economy. I kind of give them the stink eye because it's like, what the fuck made you want to sign up for this shit in this economy where rent and mortgages are higher than ever before? Childcare is through the roof. There's not enough milk on the shelves. Diapers are overpriced. Like, what the fuck made you want to, like, go through with this? And I don't like the expectations that come with baby showers. Like, you're expected to come and bring a gift and say congratulations, even if the situation is ghetto as fuck. And let's be real, y'all be...
Okay, I'm like, I half agree with her on some things. You know, this one's a 50-50 one. I don't usually have them.
Be trying to say, like, the baby shower is a celebration of life for the baby. Come on now. If it's really all that, let me just show up with no gift.
It's definitely something. It's made for the mom to feel loved and reveled, so I don't think it's a baby thing.
Try showing up to a baby shower with no gift. They will act like you just did their ass a major injustice. And I just start worrying about the mental health of the mother. Like, do you know what you finna face? Do you know the divorce rate is still high? Do you know, like, you're more than likely not gonna end up with your baby daddy because, like, we got like a 20-something, 30% chance of people even staying with people these days, especially their kid's mother. I just start thinking about all the things that this woman is going to gain, and most of them is not fucking good. You're going to gain a whole lot of just shit to do constantly. Like, what the fuck is the point in celebrating shit like this, bro?
I do admit these baby reveal things. I'm like, what the hell are you spending so much money for all these over-the-top stuff? The other one had 2 G-Wagons. What?
It's like we celebrating the motherfucker downfall.
And look, I am like that as well. I never did understand why people congratulate people for getting pregnant. Like, especially when it was like a oops baby. You know,
if it's a oops. I mean, if they were trying and everybody knows they want kids and they finally got the kids, I would be, congratulations.
The sex. Now, of course, if 2 people was trying to have a baby for a long time and they finally made it happen, of course, that's to be celebrated. But for simply just getting pregnant because 2 consenting adults didn't use protection, that's crazy.
Like I said, I was like 50-50 on it. I can agree with what she was saying half the time, and the other half I'm like,
A growing number of young Americans are choosing to have pets over children.
It's so true. So true.
They're my family. They're my children.
As the fertility rate in the U.S. in 2024 hit a record low amid fears of economic instability, some Americans are stepping outside the box with their family makeup.
My mom calls my dogs her grandchildren.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Raven McGregor, who lives in Atlanta, runs a popular Instagram page with her 2 bulldogs, Sunny and Zoe.
They are a part of the family, and we don't look
I do love bullies.
at it as if they are pets. They are truly like little kids with 4 legs.
I can't even be mad at this because I think dogs are cute. Animals are cute. They deserve good homes. I do think that. But to replace animals with children? Yeah, I don't think it's the same.
For her, there is no difference between a furry kid and a human one. And she's not alone. 43% of Americans say they prefer to have a pet as their kid over human children.
Yeah, because they don't want the responsibility of raising maybe a possibility of raising a bad kid.
According to a recent Harris poll.
It was simple math right now. I'm already
It's called
stretched
accountability.
thin, so adding that burden is a barrier for me.
On TikTok, West Virginia native Sarah Morris showcases life with her fiance and their 2 cats, Sunday and Banana. But she says even the finite number of brand partnerships she gets in addition to her 9-to-5 as a flight attendant leaves little left over.
When people feel secure, they make long-term plans. When times of instability, they have to adapt. And adapting for us right now looks like shifting what the meaning of family looks like.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Do you want to explain to people why you're in trouble? Yeah. 17 of them, buddy.
I have 4 cats and I have 4 kids. And
Jeez.
which one do you think is easier to take care of?
Cat lady already.
Janie Budnick is the cat, or chief of
No, and
all
a dog.
things, for 4-legged kids, St. Louis's largest staff in-home pet care service. Budnick has seen the family dynamic between people with pets shift in the last 30 years.
Buy a dog, die alone.
Now, of course, that was a slogan that KS left us with. And really, I think men and women should actually have pets. Pets are great for emotional support. It's not just women out here that's alone. There are a lot of men who also are choosing to be alone. Men and...
You know what? Dating right, I actually agree with that. I know quite a bit of older men and women that lost their spouses and they have their dogs. And they take their dogs everywhere with them, and they have these little chow dogs and stuff. It's so cute.
And women should have pets. They are great emotional support partners. They are great companions. They are good for someone's mental health. Even having a pet, being able to walk it is a great way to get out and meet people and open a conversation with women. And we're not going to run down all the benefits of pets. So let's stop this old running joke of people that are single are going to have to get a pet, because it looks like we all are going to have to get a freaking pet. And I'm going to stop this video right there. You guys be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think.
I'm gonna slightly disagree. I don't think everybody deserves pets or needs pets, because pets are a lot more responsibilities that I think a lot of people aren't equipped for. A lot of people seem to want pets because they want the companionship and want not to be alone, but not everybody provides the best home for a lot of these animals. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.